will of course opt for that Inspire spell. Meanwhile, Emblem here, John of course will have that Demon Slayer again signifying the tank slot. Take a look at the cheeky play here, 3v2. Let's see, Beloyski and a boy here will try to escape. Albert will claim that camp. Actually, Beloy and a boy, he was helping Albert to clear that camp faster.
They're getting quite punished though, right? It seems like Geek Slate, they're trying to go in for the main duo, right? Farsa going to be able to clear with the Kaja quite efficiently and quite fast. And especially Farsa with the Wings by Wings should be able to rotate faster. But with how much aggression that both of these people have, Beloyski as well as a boy, it seems like they're getting punished for it here in the early game. But Vin going to the bottom side, looking for some pressure once again onto Beloyski and perhaps even Chidera.
Yeah, again, this is going to be the winning lane for Skylar, winning matchup. We did see how the Melissa played out in game number 1, not finding the success, but now with the Target's Revenge down below, Chidera is going to be able to get out of that range. No last hitting the minions very well.
You know what I'm surprised with, right? A boy here realizing that there are a lot of crowd control that RQ has in their comp, right?
No Purify.
Abriel, a boy, yeah, he opts still with no Purify, confident enough, but let's see him engage. Oh, nice puncture.
The puncture to escape. Vin also with a very proactive style of play this game. He's really looking for these engages all the way from the first minute.
500 gold lead for Geek Slate for the moment. Seems like both teams are going to collide once again onto the next neutral objective in the way that they're going to set up here. A boy already level 4 should be able to utilize the damage earlier on and help zone out the members, as Vin hasn't. Still level 3, doesn't have the revenge raid just yet. And that's all Vin can do, distractions.
Distractions, indeed. It seems like the RQ will be the first team to set the turtle, the first one up. I want to see the response from side of Geek, though. It seems like they want to contest this one. The boy needs to be careful, though.
Banana used the Fury's Dive earlier now, so Luke is going to be able to actually dish out the damage right now. As that's going to be Jana looking for the Retribution. He finds it! Despite it all, Albert is going to fall! And it's going to be Luke who is on Clay now, mounting him up with a slam and a pass. Clay will fall to Jana. And on the Lancelot, Jana QT is a monster.
Oh my goodness, Geek Slate. Take a look at the talents prediction. RQ from both of you on the lone wolf here.
1 is bad enough, 2 is even worse. We'll see if the caster curse from me and Mirko applies here in game number 3. But so far, Geek Slate has a comfortable lead here. 2,000 gold lead already. It seems like it's not looking too good for Arashi back at home.
Really not, man. He actually DM'd us earlier to say, hey, man, you know, please use your curse wisely. I don't know about it, man. So far, I didn't even see what Eterna voted for. I just voted based on the drafts here. Chidera winning it out even. This is not looking good for Arashi at all, and RQ.
Let's see here, 2,000 gold lead, though, already in hand. Geek Slate, what will they be able to extract with as well, right? I mean, Vin here charges, not be able to get anything against Suppression.
That was a very weird play.
Clumsy.
Again, that wasn't even in range to the bush, so he wasn't opening it up. Geek Slate with a very good punish. Beloy just waiting on it, knowing that Vin was playing very proactively, and this might just be a dive. Skylar gonna be engaged. Oh my god, a boy! What a monster, a beast, a rookie monster.
And Skylar gets punished there in the bottom side. He nearly made it out, but the last amount of damage, perhaps from the emblem from a boy, was enough to take him down. And Geek Slate once again pushing this early game lead that they have set up for themselves. From 2,000, now 3,000, as they put more pressure in the top side of the map, realizing that they want to set up for the turtle.
3,000 gold lead to fall. The top structure will be soon to fall here, Luke. Wow, mounting Albert now.
It's Glukin time, he says, as he mounts Albert. Just Glukin all over the place. Still with a slam, gonna be able to find the immobility in the mid lane. Oh boy! This man is popping off. Gluck, look at what he's doing to our RQ.
And even a boy, right? 3-0-1 already here in the 5th minute of the game. That's a lot of kills and that's a lot of gold given it to a boy. is going to be able to scale a lot quicker and reach even more heights in terms of that damage, as Geek Slate going to be able to get the next neutral objective uncontested. And they've doubled their gold lead, 4,000 now.
Yeah, it seems like Geek Slate, they hold the Farsa card up until that third game, right? It was only Valentina and Yi trade throughout the game 1, game 2, game 3. A boy on the Farsa, my goodness. 3-0-1, Vin again. Clumsy revenge there, but it seems like it will not be punished this time. Geek Slate now will somehow force the fight. Oh, suppression comes through.
It's Albert who jumps in now with a heavy spin, but there's no wall to pin him down to. Albert gonna be taken low as Ben finds the revenge, but is not gonna be able to connect onto the rage. The Nibiru's Passion dealing some damage back. In the mid lane, it's gonna be Luke on the glue. It's Gluken time. Once again, he is able to suppress that aggressive nature of the Utah.
Wow, not a good game for Banana here. Zero impact in that team fight whatsoever with how Luke was able to zone him out. And now Geek Slate. It's unfortunate. Oh, no, Skylar!
Another kill.
That should be another kill. He has some damage right there. Gets out. Well played by Skylar, but it's still going to be a turret free for Geek Slate.
Things are not looking good here if you're a Kingdom fan. And take a look at the items already. Thunderbelt built. Lancelot here. That is where the, again, damage or slow effect can come through, but
and that's Beloy finding Banana with a Divine Judgment.
My goodness,
Jana for stealing. No, it's Albert with Retribution there, baited out. That's giving the heavy spin, hitting him down just for a bit, but Jana is a tank. He's still gonna be able to escape right now with a puncture as well. Luke gonna be able to mount Finn now, bringing him back to the team. Now with the Tyrant's Revenge. Let's see if Luke can sidestep this. He doesn't in the end. Vin's still looking for the Tyrant's Rage, but it's just gonna be Luke who gets taken down. Clay picks up the kill, and Geek Slate disengage.
A perfect trade there forward side of RRQ, right? Finally getting something on the board there, which is Luke, though. But it seems like Geek Slate, oh my goodness, that pin on towards Jana, that was nasty. Fortunately for that guy, the follow-up wasn't clear there. So again, Geek Slate still with the full control, but RRQ, they're stubborn here. They want that last turtle.
Are you sure about this? Beloy gonna be engaged on, but that's only the roamer right now. With another airstrike is free! It's Jana who wins out the retreat battle. It's not gonna be able to connect onto Banana, who's gonna be chunked quite low. But it is RRQ who walks away with it. The roamer and the turtle. Geek Slate with a dub.
5,000 gold lead now as they're pushing the tempo once again here. You can see that Chidera has rotated towards the top side here, a boy as well. And nobody has been able to really shut down these two core members from Geek Slate in the back line. And with that in mind, Luke is doing a very good job. Banana was supposed to be the one to dive into the back line with a Black Dragon form, but wait a minute, I might be wrong, a boy.
Boy will fall. He pops in another airstrike there. As Vin is waiting in the bush. A boy will be slain for the first time in this game, and that is a good shutdown for RRQ. Geek Slate need to respect this.
Again here, oh my god, another catch.
Beautiful catch there by Albert as he picks up the kill onto Gluke. Mid lane going to be shoved in right now, but on the bottom side, you do see Jana looking for a trade. The tier 2 traded in for the mid lane tier 1 as Albert is going to be able to find a knockup right now with a heavy spin as well. Will be able to pin Beloy down. That's the Wombo. And that's Skylar who picks up the kill. Tier 2 down below falls though. So Geek Slate's still holding on to it. Clay falls. Retribution from Jana. Wait, is it worth it for Geek?
I feel like Geek Slate finds the compensation, right, with the Clay kill. The game sense from that Farsa actually comes through. Clay, unexpected recall then and there, exploited by the side of Geek Slate. Still 5,000 gold lead. They lost all the inner turrets, top side and bot here. So again, RRQ, sure, they got the tier 1 mid, but I mean,
They got the top side too.
also, but I mean, Geek Slate still has more than enough ground to play around with now. With the turrets top and bot taken down. Let's see here though, the turtle, well, the Lord now has spawned, and Albert is in a rush in there.
Divine Judgment stunned up, everything used up, but Albert still somehow able to survive. Now clumped up together. The boy gonna be popping in the Wings by Wings. Banana with the Black Dragon form. Jana not able to secure the Lethal Wanderer. It's Albert who secures it, pushing in the mid lane as well. Geek Slate This is RQ with a better setup in the mid lane. Chidera will be forced to respond to it. Janna baiting it out just to reset. Vin looking for the Tyrant's Revenge inside of the bush. Not able to find anyone. Both teams resetting.
Seems like Geek Slate, they want to push in the bottom lane first. RRQ, though, they are able to set up where that top side is still pushing into their favor. Nobody has been placed to secure that top side, but Vin goes in for a charge onto Luke.
On to Luke right now. The Feather Airstrike will be popped in. Luke will be able to use that split to survive. Now backing away. 2 resources used up. Banana with the Black Dragon form, Vin with the Rage.
So Luke here will recall and will take care of the top side as well, right? That might be the signal for RQ to step and force a fight 5v4. Let's see though. Clay and Vin, spell-wise they're ready, but it seems like they're not pulling the trigger.
Oh, there you go.
Beautiful catch by Vin. Heavy spin as well, but Janna still going to be able to escape somehow there. Black Dragon form popped in. That's going to be Beloy with the conceal, giving a boy some space, but now with no Black Dragon form, this does give Geek Slate a bit more pressure to play with. Renner's Apathy not connecting. 2-level lead for Chidera. That's Albert with a knock-up onto Luke. That's Vin. Gonna be able to find it. Nope, doesn't find anyone. Beloy still in the midst of it all. Gonna be caught in the mundos right now. Janna looks for the retribution battle, but Albert is not in the way. Banana falls to the path of execution, and Geek Slate have won the team fight. Janna looking for the back line. Skylar low, has the win nature. Right now, it's Luke with a double, with a slam, and a pass combo to take them down. 4-0 to Geek Slate.
Wow, a 3-4-0 trade, a Lord plus a turret in that mid lane. Even before the Lord spawns, Geek Slate being able to get the advantage on all fronts. 8,000 gold lead here in the 12th minute. Gunny.
They missed the opportunity when Luke is in top side. I thought they will go all in, but they hesitated. And that response, right, when Luke was ready in the Lord area, Geek Slate, they were able to find the right engage, and they, with the kite there. Let's see though, this Lord is still the first Lord, so it will not charge, and Geek Slate, they will just clean house with the turret take. Oh my god, a catch.
It's only on to Beloy though. That's the heavy spin used up as well. Albert is taking low. It finds Vin. Clay flickers out. A massive resource burns out. Now to mid lane, it's going to be Chidera using the Renner to siege it down, but he decides to maneuver over to the bottom side. Janna with the Thorn Rose. Geek Slate, I think they won on that trade as well. It was the roamer for the jungler.
My goodness, and Geek Slate, right? I mean, yeah, I like their composition. That's why I voted for them. This is the reason. It's going to be very hard for Vin to really catch the opponent, and Beloyski, perfect Kaja. Why? He doesn't go for the initiation. He waits for the cover. When Vin jumps in, perhaps misses, and then Beloyski will jump in for that divine judgment, and that's what we're seeing, right? So it's very hard for Vin to find a very ineffective fight. Sure, he has 5 assists, but it's not the Kufra that we like to see here this season. Instant replay as well here. Albert trying to defend and soak in the damage. Vin here with the catch. Sure, gets Beloyski. He gets a trade. Oh, Clay, take a look at that. Glowing one almost takes him down there. Not enough damage, it seems like. But now it's another reset still. Geek Slate leading RRQ 10,000 gold.
I'm not really loving Banana, honestly. I would have pictured that the Yuzong would have more of an impact in this game, but like we saw in that instant replay, when a boy popped off that Feather Airstrike, Yuzong was nowhere near the team fight. He was forced to clear in the top lane, and I think that's happened over and over here before these team fights. And Geek Slate, they've been able to push the damage from a boy onto RRQ, and then Janna or Luke even goes in and seals the deal for these members, even Chidera as well. And that's actually giving Chidera a really good gold lead as well. I think he's like 2,000 gold above Skylar right now. Janna QT, I think 4,000 gold above Albert as well. You can see the difference in even levels, right? Janna QT level 15, Albert only 14. It looks difficult for RRQ to come back from this.
I mean, back to the draft, right? Geek Slate, they were able to target Banana. I feel like RRQ, they should have just secured Banana's hero in that first phase. Not letting it go, not securing it. It seems like Geeks, like they were able to capitalize on that draft, banning the Lapu, banning the Arlids. Again, asking a question, perhaps Banana on this Yuzong isn't really too familiar with at this MPL level, perhaps. So that's what we're seeing perhaps from this Yuzong, the irrelevance from this game. But let's see. Perhaps prove us wrong. Prove me wrong.
I mean, the real-time win probability right now is heavily favoring Geek Slate, and it makes sense. They have a lot more structures on the board. Even their inhibitor turrets are, what, down to half almost, and even less. As we take a look now at the players' gold here by Ube S Gold. Here, Chidera, Jana QT, and even Luke has more damage than Skylar. And I think one of the main factors as to how Geek Slate were able to be so dominant here in game number 3 has got to be the glue pick for Luke. The fact that he's able to zone out these members, particularly Banana, from having any impact whatsoever. And you can already see him being such a nuisance here, even using the Geek fan emote. Oh, and there he goes.
Divine Judgment onto Alba with heavy spin, still able to escape right now as Renner's apathy does not connect. Luke's still in the back line, the go-away has been popped in. Jana's looking for the retribution as he finds it right here. Banana with the Black Dragon form onto the back line, but Genera's still going to be able to escape. Luke with Clay mounted up, it's going to be him brought back, and a boy finds the kill. They want some more, they say, as they move forward. But RRQ disengaged. Geek Slate wants to mount on a siege.
Let's see. Will RRQ be able to defend this without Eve? Geek Slate 5v4.
It's a chance for Geek Slate, not just to win, but also to secure upper brackets. Skylar falls. Vin and Banana will follow through. 3 members down. Make it 4. Only 1 is left, but Geek Slate has went RRQ out. 2-1 in the first leg, 2-1 in the second. Their first time in playoffs.
My goodness, Geek Slate. The community, the famunity, as we call it here, silencing the whole building. RRQ crowd, they're mute.
Wow, back to back. Win a